Here we go, recording. All right, so let's stand up. Now, all I want you to do is take your legs nice and wide. Drop your tailbone, lift your chest. Just take a nice big breath high to the sky and out. And again, big breath all the way up and out. One more, up. And from here, we'll roll it down, nod the chin, and let the weight of the head take you forward. Soften those knees. We'll try to get our fingertips to the ground. All right, our legs are nice and wide. And then I just want you to kind of do a little shift from left to right. You can shift with your hips. You can transfer your weight into one leg. You can push your ribs over to get a little stretch underneath the armpits, underneath the shoulder blades. Really just kind of wiggling here as we hang upside down. And then come back to center. Let's find some stillness. Let's bend those knees. Bring your bum down. And then lift your bum up. Bend it down and up. 4, 3, 2, one more. Rolling it up to standing, scooping through the belly, stacking the spine, opening the chest. Good. Shoulder rolls up and back. Good. 4, 3, and 1. Lovely. Bring your legs back in. Now, if you've got a wall nearby, I'm going to hold my counter, hold on to it. I want you to grab your foot and pull that foot toward your bum. I want to do a nice gentle stretch for your quadricep first thing this morning. So if your knee is way up here, that's okay. Slowly try to bring your knee down to point to the floor. To bring your knees side by side. If there's anything going on in grabbing your foot, this doesn't quite work for you, take it into your lunge here and tuck. So be up on your back toes, soften that knee, and tuck your tail. So you find that stretch going across your hip. Hold for another 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let it go. You can turn around. We'll grab the other foot or take that other lunge. Good. Now what I want you to do is really just try to square up your hips. Put your hands on your hip bones. If you're in your lunge, check in where your hip bones, where your front pockets are pointing. Make sure they're pointing toward the same wall. Try to breathe and feel that belly starting to pull inward and up, lifting up. Three, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring it down. Lovely. Shake it out. This ideally making us feel a little bit longer. We'll bring our feet right together. We'll take a big breath high, inhale. And then exhale, roll it down, nod the chin, allow everything to fall down toward your toes. Soften those knees to bring your bum down. Lift your bum back up. And then slowly roll it back to standing. And we'll do that all again. One more time, all the way up. And exhale, rolling it down. Soften the knees and then bend the knees. Lift the bum and roll it back up. One more time, all the way up. And all the way down. Bend those knees, stretch, and roll it back up. Good. Rising on those toes, we're going to lift it up and down, up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up at the top. Change it to your prances. Right heel down. Switch for your left. Switch. So we're bending one knee to stay up on those toes. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to rising up on both feet. Lower and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Lovely. Bring it down. Good. Back to nice wide legs. Let's take a side stretch. Left hand reaches up and over. Right hand is on your hip. Let's just take a few nice big deep breaths here. Press down through your big toes. Press down through your heels. Take a nice big breath in. And exhale. Feel that low belly zipping up. Those ribs closing in. And exhale. One more big breath. We're going to take it all the way down to the floor. So soften those knees, roll between your feet. And now come up to standing through the center. All the way up. Left hand on your hip, right hand out. And up and over. Again, staying here, try to stay nice and flat to your front wall. So get that arm right on top of the ear. Open those ribs to that wall. And exhale, pull into the belly. Waistline, rib cage. And exhale. One more. And falling down toward your left foot to come to center. And up to standing. Nice. Let's grab our booty band. Grab a drink of water if you need it too. Let's put that booty band on. Let's put it on just above our ankles today to start. So regardless of where we place that band, we need to watch that our knees don't collapse in, okay? We want to make sure that when we put our weight down on our feet, you can feel that tripod, big toe, baby toe, center of your heels, okay? Let's come all the way over to the left side of our mat. We're going to do 4 walks to the right and then 4 walks to the left. So place your hands on your hips. Stick your bum back. And we're going to walk it out and out and out and out. Repeat other way. Out, out. Again, go back for right, 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 right. Go back for left, left. Let's get that heel down. Keep those feet parallel. Again, go left. Good. Now let's just come to the center of our mat. Go left for 2 taps out, and then right for 2 taps out. So I don't want you to move. I want you to stay centered. So anchor that one foot. Take that left foot out, out. No, anchor the left, right foot out, out. Again, out, out, out. You can see where your knees are. Make sure they're pointing over your second toe. Good. Now change it slightly. Reach it to the back corner. Left foot goes backward. Backward. Right foot goes backward. Backward. But on that diagonal. So out to the side, but back. 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 Good. 2. And 1. Ooh, bring it back. Ooh. Nice. Let's take it to some squats. Now let it nice and wide, a little bit wider than those hips. Tension on the band. Take your bum down. Hands forward. Exhale, lift up. Inhale. Exhale, pull into that low belly. Close those ribs. Down. And lift. Inhale. And exhale up. Inhale down. Lift. Good. 5. 4. 3. 2. One more. Good. Keeping the tension on those legs. Push your bum backward to find a nice flat spine. Good. So feel your sit bones pulling backward behind those heels. Think of this as a deadlift. So squeeze those glutes. Stand up tall. Push those hips backward to fold forward. And then squeeze them to lift up. Over. And lift. And 2. Keep that collarbone open, shoulders rolled back. And 1. Good. Back to the squat. Take it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. 4. 3. 2. Last one, change it to a deadlift. Fold from those hips. Push your bum back. Nice flat spine. Exhale, come up. Again, tip it over. And exhale, close those ribs. Inhale. Exhale, lift. 3. 2. One more time. And up. Whew. Nice. We're going to keep the band at our ankles again. If your band is really loose, right? Maybe it needs to go up to your thighs, but it's going to be more tension down or over your ankles. We're going to lay down on our side. So let's come to our right side. Keep the band where it is. Let's make that right arm your pillow. Or grab that towel or yoga block for your head. Left hand is going to go to the floor to support you. Your legs are both long. Gently turn your left leg, that top leg in. So let that thigh, the knees, the toes roll in. And then exhale, lift the left heel for the ceiling and lower. Lift the left heel for the ceiling and lower. Now I want to make sure you can feel that work in your bum. So there's two things that we can do. We can either tuck our tail more, so really feel yourself trying to hide your monkey tail. Pull that leg backward just a little bit. Or maybe you need to relax your sit bones a little bit. Maybe you need to think of your sit bones pulling behind your ankles. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Now, take this into that oblique lift. You've got tension on the band, pressure in that left hand. Exhale, lift both legs up and back down. And exhale, lift, back down. Good. Bring the legs just a little bit forward. Feel that work in that left oblique, right above your waistband. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, I need you to hold it up. And the bottom leg is going to pull down, return. So it's stretching the band down, return. Again, tuck your tail a little bit more for me. So you get that left glute active. Could use your left hand for support. 3, and 2, and 1, and everything down. Whew. Bang out that left hip. Do a little percussion, loosen it up, loosen up that lactic acid. Good. We're going to roll over to the other side. So on the left side of the body now. Stretch those legs long. Again, we're going to let the right side, that top leg, rotate in. Pull in through that belly and lift that right heel up, down, up. Now that left leg is tired, is going to activate because it's got to hold that band in place. But try to focus more on the zipper on that low belly. And that right bum cheek. Just focus your energy there a little bit more. Again, maybe we need to tuck our tail. Imagine hiding that monkey tail between our inner thighs a little bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring both legs slightly forward. We're going into that oblique lift. Take your inhale. Exhale, zip up pelvic floor. Both legs high and down. And lift. And lift. You've got it. Try to keep a little bit of tension on that band for me as both legs are lifting. Now we're going to hold it up there. Bottom leg is going to pull down. Keep the top leg high. So oblique, glute are working. Left glute is working as you pull it down now. 4, 3, 2. One more. We can do it. Woo! And rest. Beautiful work. Lovely. Let's bring ourselves up. So come over onto your hands and knees. Find your feet. Take a moment. Release your head and let's roll it up to standing. Woo! Good. Let's go back to those walks. Those side walks. So standing back over on the left side of your mat. Soften those knees. Push your bum back. Hands on your hips. 4 walks with the right. We go out, out, out. Change it for the left. Go left, left, 3, 4. Again. Get that heel down. Feel the outside edge of that foot pushing toward that side wall. Last 2. So one with the right side. And last time with the left. Woo. Good. Woo. Bring it to the center of your mat. I won't make you walk it there. Good. Now, we're going to go for singles to the back corner. So that left foot's going to pull to the back left corner, in, right foot to the back corner. Alternate. Trying to keep your hips nice and still. So try not to wobble one side to the other. Really try to stay centered and just have your feet moving underneath you. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Let's take that band off. Bring it to our arms. Now, I've got the strongest band in the world, so I cannot actually fully stretch it, but we're going to do a little bit of arm work here. So place the band, your hands on the inside of your band, thumbs on the outside. Okay. Bring your feet hip distance apart and stand up nice and tall. We're just going to take those arms straight out in front. Roll those shoulders back, and as we exhale, pull into the belly, take your arms apart. So try to stretch your arms to the left and right. Try to create some more tension on that band. Good. 4, 3, 2, one more. Good. Bring it down. Now, same idea, but we're going to flip one hand on top. Bring them forward, shoulders down and back. Flip it, right hand on top. Left hand goes down, right hand goes up. Release. Exhale, stretch, release. Exhale, stretch, release. 3, 2, one more. Good. Flip it. Left hand on top. And exhale, pull. And pull. Keep that collarbone open. Sternum lifted high toward the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, one more. Good. Relax. Nice. Now let's keep the left hand where it is, but take your right hand to the outside. Tuck those elbows into your ribs. And it's a rotator cuff. We're going to try to pull the right hand out to the right wall. Exhale, pull. Keeping that left arm still and resisting. 4, 3. Again, my band is super strong. It doesn't go anywhere for me. Oh, but I can feel those muscles activating to try and pull it. Last one here. Good. Bring the right hand back inside. Take the left hand to the outside. Anchor that right armpit in, left armpit in, but the left side moves. Exhale, pull. You got it. And pull. Can you check in with your collarbone? Are you starting to round in the shoulders? Let's drop the shoulders. Grow taller through that spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more time. And rest. Good, shake it out. One more, we're taking it. Both hands on the inside of the band, thumbs on the outside, but behind you. Good, stand nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back, and we're gonna try to pull those hands apart and relax. Pull the arms apart, relax. Reach for the left and right. Reach for the left and right. 4, 3, 2, one more time, and rest. Beautiful. That's it for the band. Put it down, grab your dumbbells, grab some water. All right, let's take this into our grand plies. Those shoulders should be warm already. Let's take those legs wide, turn them open, and take it down. Make sure your knees are over your heels. Tailbone is pointed to the floor. Good. Lift and lower. Wake up those legs again for me. Find the stretch on the inner thigh. Feel those ribs closing in. And keep that bum underneath you. Feel yourself sliding down the wall behind you. 4, 3, 2, hold it low. Now take one deeper rotation, pull your legs apart, 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 apart. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it out. Good. Bend your elbows with them open. We're going to reach the arms wide. Pull those elbows in, plie. Reach the arms out, stretch, plie, pull them in. Keep trying to pull your elbows forward to right into the side seam of your shirt. Thumbs are trying to touch that back wall. Wrists are nice and flat, right? Don't break at the wrist joint. 2. Pull it in and hold it low. From here, pull your knees back, pull your hands back. Rotate, rotate back, rotate back, back. Little pulses. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Good. Front raises with that plie. Take it down and in. Good. Push through those heels. The big toe, baby toe. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. Good. Take it back down. Arms back up, palms up. Bicep curls as we stay low. Roll your shoulders down, keep your sternum lifted, collarbone open. Weight through the heels, baby toe, big toe. Keep them grounded. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Good. 90 degrees, open wide, press to the sky, shoulder press. Lift. And up. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay low, right hand by itself. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, pull that elbow all the way down. 2, changing arms, left arm goes up. 8, stay low. 7, pull those knees back, soften those ribs. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, one more. Both arms shoulder press, stretch it up and in. Push it up and lift. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Woo. Turn those feet parallel. Now from here, we're going to tip it forward and start with a row. So nice flat spine. Exhale, pull your elbows high and lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Lift. Let's pull that low belly inward and up. Exhale, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Beautiful. From here, stand up tall. We're going to come back to the same position. We're going to work our rotators here. So again, hinge at those hips, lean forward. Pull your elbows to your rib cage. So not above it, but right to the ribs. Okay, watch your hands are not up by the shoulders, but hanging in line with your belly button. And then rotate your arms out and bring them back down. So rotate those hands out and back in. But keep those elbows glued to your rib cage. Hold the newspaper, hold the book between your upper arm and your ribs. And don't drop it. Good, breathe out, that's it. Try to hold it at the top. Show me a little pause before they come back in. 3, 2 more. You got it, one more. Beautiful, fall to the floor, relax, hang forward, Feel the stretch in your hamstrings, feel the weight of your head, your arms hanging from your spine. And we'll roll it up, exhale, scoop. Pull it all the way in and lift. Nice, standing tall. Let's take our right leg forward, left leg back. Let's work a little bit of our triceps, the pesky back side of the arm. Square up your hips. Let's push our weight forward on top of the right leg. Good. My left toe is a kickstand. I'm going to keep it on the ground for now. Feel that right leg spiraling into the ground. Pull those arms straight back as you exhale. Bring them down. Exhale to lift. Pull those arms. And exhale. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Can we hold it up? Change it to your tricep. Bend and extend. Keep those elbows nice and high above your rib cage, reaching toward the ceiling. Now lift your left leg up. Fight for your balance. Keep those arms going. Turn that left thigh down to point to the floor. Good. 4 more. 3 more. 2. One more time. And up. Good. Give it a little shake out. Change it, left leg in front, right leg back. Good. Shift your weight forward again. Now with my right toe, that's my kickstand. I'm just going to keep it touching the ground. Turn your palms to the back wall. But let's keep the chest open. Exhale, arms lift. And down. And lift. Four. You can do it. 3, 2. Hold those arms up. Keep those elbows higher than your ribs. Bend and stretch those elbows. Good. Let's take that right leg up and hold for that balance. Keep drilling that left heel into the ground. Keep your hips square to the floor. Chest square to the floor. Eyes looking down. 4 more. 3 more. You got this. 2. Last one. And up. Lovely. Give it a little bit of a break. Let's put those dumbbells on either side of our mat. Grab a drink of water and let's go to the floor with our squishy ball if we have it. And let's come down onto our back. Lovely. We're just going to start with that squishy ball or yoga block pillow between the inner thighs. Those arms are strong. They're tired already, but let's keep them active, pressing down into the ground. So open up that collarbone. Feel those arms spiraling outward away from your ears into the ground. Strong arms. Take a nice big breath in. And exhale, pull into that pelvic floor. Waistline, ribcage, tuck your tail and peel your bum high to the ceiling. Big breath in. And then exhale, keep that pelvic floor lifting. And then soften all of your ribs down, your waistline back down, and your pelvis down. Nice. Let's try not to move your head. So keep your nose pointed on the ceiling. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, ribcage. Feel your bum sliding up the back of your legs. Right? My head hasn't changed. My neck hasn't changed. My shoulder blades are still pressing into the ground. Rolling it down from here. My shoulder blades are already anchored. Now I'm trying to lengthen my spine as it comes back down. Feel each vertebrae touch before you feel your bum touch. Good. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. Tuck the pelvis and push it up. Feel your knees pushing forward over top of your big toes toward the wall in front of you. And exhale, rolling it all the way back and down. Good. Let's keep the same exercise, but change it. Arms up, palms facing each other. Exhale, pelvic floor. Tuck that tail and push your bum high Feel those glutes squeezing, feel those heels dragging back toward your head. Exhale, rolling it down. You don't lose that. Those feet are always trying to drag underneath you. Going back up. Let's hold it up at the top. Do some little squeezes on that ball, so squeeze in and in. So think more pressure on the big toe. Feel that lift in that pelvic floor. Lift the blueberry as you squeeze. Lift that blueberry. Pelvic floor activates more. 3, 2, one more. Roll it down. And take a moment. We're going to leave the bum down. Reach your arms back to the wall behind you. Soften those ribs into the floor. And inhale, lift. Same thing. Exhale. Close your rib cage. Press your 12th rib into the mat. Arms pulled backward and up. Now you're just going to move backward as far as they can. If you touch the floor, great. If you don't worry. Just keep feeling them getting heavier, falling toward that ground. 2 more. Exhale. Close those ribs. Most important is your rib cage is heavy. Your waistline is pulled in. And last one here. And up. And bring it down. Good. Hands back to the floor. We are keeping the ball where it is. Let's go back into our bridge and hold it at the top. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. Tuck that tail, push your bum up the back of your lower legs. Good. Strong arms. Hold it here. Squeezing that ball. Take your left leg extended forward. And in. Right leg extended forward. Alternating one leg. Then the other leg. Good. You're going to leave the left leg lifted. We're going to fold from our hips to lower and go back up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up. Place that foot down. Change legs. Here we go. Down, lift. Down and lift. Halfway. 5, 4. Squeeze that left bum cheek. 2. Last one, hold it up. Place that right foot down. Square up your hips. Roll it down. Articulate that spine. Come on down. Nice. Lovely. Let's work a little bit of flexion for the upper body. So again, I've already talked about your 12th rib, your lowest rib staying anchored to the floor. Keep it anchored to the floor. Even here. So link your fingers, support the cradle, support your head, top of your neck, base of the skull. Elbows slightly lifted. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, draw on that pelvic floor. Close those ribs and then lift your head. Chest, shoulder blades peeling forward. Feeling that lowest rib press down. Belly button sink down. Exhale to take it back. So we're only moving on that exhale here. Exhale. Pull into that pelvic floor, waistline, peeling your head, chest, and shoulder blades up to look at your ball between your legs. Inhale. Exhale. Roll it back down. Exhale, pelvic floor. Pull it and peel your upper body up. Good. Hold it here. Little teeny tiny pulses. You're just going to try to lift an extra inch, but sink that belly button down. So sink that belly button down. Sink it in. Feel that pelvic floor lifting more. 3, 2, one more. All the way down. Nice. Let's take the ball for a moment into our hands, our legs up to the sky. Place that ball between, just below my knees into my lower leg. Okay? And then bend to tabletop. So it's not on my thighs, it's actually between my shins. We're going to take those arms out to our sides. We're going to do a little rotation here. Okay? So feel your bum cheeks heavy. Feel again those ribs connected to your mat. Inhale to the right. Feeling your left bum cheek lift off the ground. Exhale. Pull into that pelvic floor. Close your ribs and rotate slowly back to center. Inhale over. And exhale, pull into that waistline. Close the ribs and come to center. Inhale. So I don't want you to use any momentum. Take the momentum out. Find those abdominals contracting, which will bring you back onto the mat. Carry on over to the other side. Exhale. One more each side. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. Last one over. And exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. Lovely. Grab the ball, place one foot down, the other foot down. Nice work. Place that ball. Actually, make sure you got your dumbbells nearby. Bring them a little closer so your hands can reach. Place the ball underneath your bum. Okay. If you want your dumbbells are in your hands, we're going to bring our legs up to table. So take a moment, feel your sit bones nice and heavy. Feel your pelvis drooping or dropping over top of the ball toward the bottom edge of your mat. We'll take those arms high to the ceiling. Shoulder blades are anchored. Toe touches to start. Exhale, right leg down. Inhale, return. Exhale, left leg. And up. Good. Reach right. And left. Again, breathe. Good. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Single leg stretch, right leg forward. And in, left leg forward. Good. Let's change this to a chest press. So I want you to bring it down. Press your arms up as the right leg goes forward. Bring the arms down, legs in. Exhale, lift, stretch the left leg. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. And lift. Fully stretch that extending leg. Feel the quadricep activate as it stretches that knee joint. Last 2. Last one. Good. Hold the arms. Both legs straight. Let's find that external rotation. Rotate your thighs, your knees, your toes open so that your heels are glued together and you're trying to see the inside seam of your pants. Okay? Take a nice big breath in here. Exhale, pull into the pelvic floor, your waistline, your rib cage, and start to lower the legs without arching your back. Inhale, return. So really feel yourself connected, a meter stick connected to your spine. Exhale, press your vertebrae into that meter stick as your legs are lowering. And before you lose it, you bring your legs back up. Exhale down. Feel that belly button sinking, those ribs closing in. Good. Again, really make sure you're not arching your back if you want to make this harder, because you're sure that you're not arching your back. You can take both arms to the back wall. Back up. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline. Close those ribs in. Keep your lowest ribs pressing into the mat as much as you can because your bum is on the ball. Exhale. So I don't change my ribs. All of the ribs that are touching the floor when my legs are on the ceiling are the same ribs pressing into the floor as my legs lower. Last one. Exhale, lower down. And up. Hug your knees. Good. Place those dumbbells down for a moment. Let's give it another little stretch. Hold that right leg, left leg goes long. Stretching it out. Let's find that stretch again over top of the hip. So squeeze that left bum cheek and push your left foot down through your mat toward the basement. And keep breathing as you're pressing. Good. Slowly bring that left leg back in. We'll take the right leg out. Slide it as long as you can, keeping that heel connected to the floor. And again, exhale, squeeze your right bum cheek now. And push that right foot firmly and strongly down into the ground. Keep breathing as you press. Good. Nice. Let it go. Bring your feet in. Let's take ourselves up and off that ball and down. Good. We're going to work on some roll downs. So let's just roll to our side to sit up. Let's take that ball, place it between our inner thighs, and sit near the front edge of our mat. Let's make sure our feet are flat on the floor. So again, they don't have to be super tight to our bum, but I want those heels down. I want those big toes down. Hands to your shins to assist you sitting tall. So all I want to see here is a nice C curve. I don't want to change my arms. I want to keep that tension in my biceps. So take a breath in. Exhale, scoop through the low belly. Try to roll backward behind the sit bones, but don't change your arms. Don't change your rib cage. Don't change your head. And inhale, lengthen and lift. So it's all through my lumbar spine. Exhale, pull in through that low belly. Pelvic floor is trying to zip upward as I roll backward behind those sit bones. And then lift. One more time. Exhale, pull in through that low belly. Just feel everything below your ribs trying to pull back. Pause here. Now we're going to make it deeper. We're going to keep scooping so that your arms stretch out and we're rolling onto our sacrum. Keep the rounded spine and pull yourself forward so that, again, your arms are bent, your shoulders are on top of your hips, elbows are wide. Keeping the rounded spine, roll it back to go farther, stretching those arms out so you start to hang. Use another exhale to bring it forward, head, shoulders back on top of the pelvis. And roll it back. Hold it here. Press your feet into the floor, gently squeeze the ball. Your eyes are looking forward. Arms are lifted now off your legs. Good, roll your shoulders back. Left hand up. And forward, right hand up. And forward, good. Left, right. Keep that scoop in the low belly. So I'm tucking my tail. I'm rolled back underneath my sit bones. My abdominals, my belt is getting tighter around that waistline. I'm still squeezing the balls so my inner thighs are active. So more inner thigh, less hip flexor. 2. One more. Grab onto your legs and roll it up. Lift. Good. We're going to take it all the way down to the ground. So squeeze that ball for me. Sit tall. And as you exhale, scoop to your low belly. Start with the pelvis rolling back behind your sit bones. Start to roll back through your middle back so those arms are lengthening. Walk your hands down your thighs. Good. Let's pull your feet a little closer to your bum. Keep them flat on the ground. And then walk down a little bit more, feeling the lower back. Try to press into the floor. Squeeze that ball for me. And then once your ribs are down, lift your hands and take them backward to drop your head. Now we're going to try to do that on the way up. So take your time and you're really going to use your arms. Do not be scared to use your arms and your legs. Your legs are pushing down. So let's activate that now. Push your feet down into the floor as you squeeze the ball. Lift your arms. Exhale. Tuck your chin, curl forward, grab the back of your legs. Now use your arms to pull yourself a little higher, pressing your feet down. Walk your hands up, walk your feet forward a little bit. Keep pulling up, keep scooping those abdominals, squeezing the ball, pulling with those arms, and then use your arms to lengthen and lift. Nice work. Let's do that one more time, on the way down and all the way up. Exhale, scoop through that belly. Start at the lumbar spine, start at the sacrum, lumbar spine, moving into your mid back, arms are stretching, you're walking down, pause, walk your feet closer. Good, keep them anchored, pushing into the mat as you continue to roll our spine down, hands down the legs, and then shoulder blades, releasing those arms back. Good. Right away, squeeze the ball, press your feet to the floor. Inhale to lift the arms and nod the chin. Exhale to roll forward. Scoop your belly, tuck your tail, pull up, tuck your tail, tuck your tail, tuck your tail. Walk your feet forward an inch. Get them to the ground. Keep tucking your tail, rolling it up, pulling with those arms. Lengthen and lift. Nice work. Put that ball down. Let's come over onto our hands and our knees. Good. And let's have those toes curled under to get ready for some knee hovers. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's just start with some nice big breaths here. So inhale into your belly. Exhale, pull in through that pelvic floor. Zip up those abdominals and close those ribs in. Inhale. And exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. One more. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage, lift. Now keep that belly lifted, breathe into your rib cage. And exhale, keep the belly lifted, exhale. Good. Can we take our right hand off the floor? Down. Exhale, left hand off the floor. Now, all I want you to do is point your right toes so they're off the ground. And down. And then exhale, point your left toes so they're off the ground. Try it one more time, all four. Exhale, belly, then right hand. Exhale, belly, then left hand. Exhale, belly, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Good. Now we're doing all of this in a knee hover. So let's start with the knee hover. All four limbs, toes and hands on the ground. Take a breath. Exhale, pull in, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. Lift those knees an inch. Inhale, come down. Exhale, breathe out. Zip up through that waistline, lift those knees an inch. Keep your sit bones lifted high. And down. And exhale. Hold it here. Take your breath into your rib cage. Exhale in. Inhale wide. Exhale, lift that belly. Now, with the same breath, see what we can do with the arm. Exhale, right hand. Exhale, left hand. Exhale, right toes. Exhale, left toes. Try it again. Exhale, right. Exhale, left hand. Exhale, right hand. Exhale, left hand. And down. Take a rest, child's pose. Give your wrists a moment. Good job. Let's bring it forward into our Sphinx position. So let's come forward onto the belly. Forearms on the ground. So let's have those elbows underneath the shoulders. Turn the palms down, but the space between your hands and your elbows matches your shoulders. Bring your legs as close together as you can and anchor your pubic bone to the floor. From here, we take a nice big breath in and exhale, think pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage, spine is growing taller to the ceiling. We're lifting up and out of the shoulders, and now we're trying to drag your arms backward for your hips. And rest. And exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage, lengthening the spine, dragging your arms backward to find that energy in your armpit and down your triceps. And rest. And one more time, exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage, finding length, finding a stretch in your abdominals. And rest. Beautiful. Take it down to the floor. Gonna work those arms a little bit more. Turn those palms in, down beside your hips. Lift your nose to hover the floor. Again, let's tuck that tail, keep that pelvis anchored. Roll the shoulders open, lift those arms an inch. And let's stretch the elbows, stretch the wrists, and squeeze them into the body. And hold it here, inhale. And exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. Inhale. Lift that pelvic floor, draw that blueberry inward and up. That should create some more length in the lumbar spine and that low back so that you're not gripping. The work is between the shoulder blades, in your triceps and under your armpits. Keep those feet heavy. Exhale. Squeeze those arms in as that belly button pulls in. Good. One more big breath. And lower down, rest. Take a moment. Nice work. Take those arms out to a T shape to the left and right. Turn your palms forward so your thumbs are up. Good. Rolling the shoulders back, tuck your tail. And exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage, lifting the chest, your face, your arms up. And back down. And exhale, lengthening that spine forward to come up and down. So really think of hiding your monkey tail. Tuck that tail down so that lower back keeps fighting to stay long. Good. Again, exhale, lifting high and down. 4 and 3. 2 more. And lift and hold it here. Tuck that tail. Let's just do the arms. Down and up with those arms. Exhale, lift. Keep your eyes looking on the floor, maybe about 4 inches forward of where your nose was pointing to. Keep tucking that tail, feeling that pelvic floor. Blueberry, pull inward and up. 3, 2, hold it up. Turn those palms to the back wall and squeeze them into your hips. See if you lift a little higher. Opening that collarbone and lower down, rest. Beautiful. Let's push it back to our child's pose. Listen to those knees, right? Let's keep that bum reaching high for the wall behind us or down toward our heels. Let's do a gentle little rock, left to right. Good. Walk your hands over toward the right side. Feel that left armpit sinking down deeper into the floor and look underneath your right arm. Good. Coming back to center. Let's walk those hands to the other side. And again, feel that right armpit sinking down, gently looking underneath that left arm. Good. Come back to center. And let's come up onto all fours. Let's bring that right leg forward into our lunge. And what I would like you to do is I want you to pivot your knee and your toes open toward the right corner. And we're going to put our hands down on the floor. We're going to shift over to that right and then back onto our hands. Over into the right foot, into that right corner, back onto your hands. Shift to the right, center, shift, center. Last time. And then center, let's rotate that foot back to parallel. Bring our hands up and we'll balance here. So both hands up on our knee. Square up your hips to that front wall. Take a breath. And exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. All pulling in as you breathe out through your mouth. And again, big exhale. Notice if you sink deeper in that lunge as we breathe. But don't lose that alignment in the hips. Let's keep them square. And let's release it, hands down. Changing legs. Left leg to the front. Good. Hands are on the inside. Pivot the left toe, left knee open to that left corner. And we shift our weight into the left, back onto our hands. Over into that left foot, back onto our hands. Gets a little deeper into that groin, the top of the hamstring on that left leg. Gives you a little extra pull on the inner thigh, on your hip flexor. 2. And 1 more. Beautiful. Bring it back. Center parallel. Coming up to balance. Square up your hips. Keep the weight forward in the front heel. Take a nice big breath in. And exhale. Pelvic floor. Waistline, rib cage. Gently tuck your tail for me. Let's relax those shoulders. Keep your jaw relaxed. Exhale. 1 more big breath. And exhale. Beautiful. Release it back. Let's find our downward dog. Last thing here. Turn those toes under. Lift your bum high. Good. Rise up on those toes nice and high, lifting your sit bones for the ceiling. And slowly drop those heels down as best you can. And then lift it high. And again, drop it down. And lift it up. And alternate right and left and right and left. Good. From here, drop both heels down, hold. Walk your hands back toward your feet. Soften those knees if we need to. Take a moment hanging here. Rolling it up to standing, scoop through your belly. Drop your tailbone, stack your spine, lift your chest. Nice. Finish with a nice big breath high to the sky on that inhale. And exhale. 1 more big breath all the way up. And out. Shake out your arms. Shake out those legs. Wiggle it out. Enjoy the rest of your week. It's a short week. Hope you had a lovely long weekend. I'll see you on Friday.
Thanks, Dana.
Thanks,
You're
Dana.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.